No, I understand that. They're not new, So is this the new video game you got?
No.
New Spider-Man as in...
The movie. It has Benedict Cumberbatch in it.
Oh, yeah, the one with the meme.
Not the I'm So Cold meme. The other one.
Yeah, the one with this pointing Spider-Man meme.
Did it die on you?
No, it's just not... I'm not getting anything off the vape pen, which tells me that... I don't know. The coil just isn't getting very hot.
Dead coils aren't much fun.
Dead coils. Never mind. Cabal TV! So, the OrKK Invitational is in full swing. Tickets have been sent out.
Sorry, you said full swing, and the mental image that popped into my head involved ball gags.
Meh. Okay, you know what?
I do.
Does that say Steel and Tries versus Green Thrashing?
It does.
I want to watch that. Because,
Before you look at that name, Wood Elf.
versus Jerkus Circus. That says
I
goblins to me.
I don't want to watch it. I just thought the name, how they spelled Wood Elf was funny.
Jerkus Circus. I still say that's a goblin gene. Too bad. We'll never know.
You know, we could just search up the team name later.
Valid point. Fuck you for having it.
Eh.
Did you know
I did.
that these loading screens last way too long?
See, what I hope to see in Blood Bowl 3 is if we have these on the loading screens, these little factoids, these did you knows,
Yeah.
that they decide to go with a larger font size so that we can read it without a microscope.
You know, that'd be nice too.
Like, if you're going to go through the effort, make it legible.
So, holy shit. This is Orc v Orc.
On Astro Granite.
This is good. This
Brought to you by OrKK.
OrKK.
I was trying to find something that wasn't Orc to be funny, but I couldn't think of one.
So, no injuries. 2 on the side.
Hopefully we'll land that...
well, no, we got you got injured out.
Looks like
and
a
I'm
bombardier.
guessing the other guy got kicked out. Kicked out! He's not part of the game anymore.
Yeah, I'm really hoping we land that big chain sponsor, Small Mart.
What do they carry?
Everything.
I've never heard of them. They're kind of small, I think.
Well, it's because it's ran by goblins, but they have groceries, electronics, hot rod cars, everything and anything you could think of that you might ever want and or need.
Can I buy pet fish there?
Yes.
Wow.
You'll find those right next to the vision spheres, so that you can tune into Blood Bowl on Cabal Vision.
For some reason, whenever I go to their analog counterpart, I always find them next to the car parts.
Yeah, because that's how it goes. Electronics, pet fish, automotive.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
Touchdown for Beef and Tries. Good job, Mock.
Go get your oil changed.
Go get your oil changed and buy a goldfish. Small Mart.
And if you're hungry, swing by the cafe where you could get a literal bucket of popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn meat.
Yeah, because they also have the chicken.
You don't... Yeah, they don't have chickens.
Or so they claim.
just popcorn meat.
Popcorn meat. It's scraped off the grill, then breaded, then deep fried.
Yeah. It's just whatever meat's lying around, breaded and deep fried. Orcs will eat it.
Every time someone orders the popcorn meat, the grills get cleaned.
Who's kicking the ball?
He is.
Right there, in fact. There you go.
And away it goes.
Brilliant coaching.
Both teams.
Well, congratulations. Turn 8, green thrashing. What you gonna do with
Vanity pass.
He's gonna try for a 1-turn touchdown.
Was this a live?
This game is live.
Okay.
We are currently watching a live game.
I did not know that was what we were not doing. But
Never mind. He is not going to attempt the throw. He just hit with the troll.
Lame.
It's all right. It's okay. Oh, we got an injury though. That's a good turn 8 right there. Loses a point
1 in armor.
Ooh.
You gonna apothecary that in the first half?
I don't know.
You gonna keep it? What are you gonna do?
It's a level 2 lineman. You never know. You let it go.
All right.
You let it go.
Does he even have? No, I don't think he has an apothecary.
Ooh, that's living a little
worse.
dangerous. I mean, you have goblins at the very least.
Yeah, but goblins are cheap.
Yeah, but if they get levels on them.
Hello from Sick with the Flu Town.
Oh, well, I recommend chicken soup. It's good for the soul.
See, this is why you never use tongue with Nurgle. You never know what you'll pick up.
You.
This safety message has been brought to you by Monday Night Blood Bowl.
Also, you. Oh, and somebody got caught. Oh, never mind. You got a bribe. Good job.
Got caught doing what? I didn't see anything.
Nothing happened here.
Plausible deniability. Now in chicken soup form. Chicken soup.
Oh, that's why he couldn't even get the ball to the goblin without a pass. Can't throw.
Oh, so
you
it
use
turns.
your pass action.
Did you know that 2022 is the year to try tofu chicken?
Good to know. Also, I just found out that Albert Einstein was a real person. All this time I thought he was a theoretical physicist.
Oh, God. Come on, that was lame.
I think it's pretty good.
It's lame.
Well, I'm not a fan of most chaos, but honestly, the more I study Warhammer 40k, the more I think Khorne's got a point. Also, to be fair, my precious rats are now considered chaos. I still think they're beasts, but, you know, the horned rat proved that he was awesome enough to take a chair, so now they're chaos. I think it was the only way they could justify being able to ally Nurgle into Clan Pestilence.
See, I thought that they did that just because Pestilence is so close to disease and all that.
Well, yeah, that they wanted an ability to be able to play both those armies together, but I don't think they were able to do that with the world they built up without bringing the Skaven into chaos.
Right. And
the only way to do that was to storyline say that the Horned Rat took Slaaneash's chair while Slaanesh is out of commission. Now, Slaanesh is back. I don't know.
And you're going to get in trouble.
I don't know what that means storyline-wise, because honestly, they've given the Horned Rat no storylines as far as I know, and yeah.
Fair point, but this does mean Skaven for 40k. You'd think.
I see no Skaven in 40k.
Okay, so here's the brain leap for you. Second ed Necron book mentions Lizardmen. Lizardmen's #1 arch rivals / enemies are Skaven, and then the rest of Chaos.
That is true. They are the polar dichotomous opposites as far as like.
Ergo, if Lizardmen can exist in 40k, that means that the Skaven do as well. We just don't know where they are.
Well, that's true. Also, to be fair, okay, so the old world is supposed to be like all the different like possible realms, and Like, at this point, humanity's only living on 9 of them. It means they haven't found the 40k realm yet. The Skaven will get there eventually. And you know what? I'm going to help. Because I Imperial Guard, Kit Bash to Skaven. Or you know what? Tau, Kit Bash to Skaven as a Skyer. Kit Bash and Tau as Skyer actually mess up their weapons, make it look all...
They are in secret, fighting a war of shadows.
Clan Eshin is. That's Clan Eshin's job. They are assassins.
Like Elvis and Betty White.
Oh, they dead.
Well, no. Betty White didn't really die. She became one with the Force.
Good for her. Kick!
And remember, kids,
Quick snap!
no body means they ain't dead.
So they get to move 1 square per guy. That's actually pretty nasty for the front line.
Okay. I don't understand.
They got quick snap on the
Oh, okay.
kickoff table. So he's gonna move closer to the ball. That's good. What you gonna? Okay,
He's going to move one closer so that he could run him up.
sure. But what are these they got? Because honestly, as a Skaven player, I can really like surround the front line.
Elvis isn't dead. He just went home. Yeah, see, I was going to do that one, but it's too cliche. I say it all the time.
You know what? I suggest the book Good Omens if you haven't read it yet. Elvis's best appearance is in Good Omens.
They're doing a new season.
Yeah, apparently they're doing that new season based on an idea that Terry Pratchett originally had. So, as a sequel. So, yay. It's actually like...
I haven't seen Good Omens yet.
Oh, I highly recommend it. Good Omens is fantastic. If you're unaware, in the first chapter, Sister Mary Loquacious of the Chattering Order, a group of satanic nuns, accidentally misplaces the Antichrist. At which point, a demon who is supposed to be like making it easier for hell to rule over humanity,
right,
and an angel who also has the same job but for heaven. You know, they're the two on Earth. A long time ago, they discovered that they were actually kind of friends.
Huh.
Yeah, and so they kind of both decide that neither one of them wants the apocalypse because, well, I mean, the demon doesn't want the apocalypse because hell is just a terrible place. And the angel doesn't want the apocalypse because, quite frankly, all the good musicians went to hell. So, yes. And it's dry British humor, and it's amazing in every way. And it's sardonic without being, like, blasphemous, I guess. So, like, it's good.
It's respectful of other people's beliefs while still being fictitious.
Yeah. It's just a comedy book. It's not. It doesn't even really have too much of a message except for be good to each other.
I think you'll find there's a certain population across the globe that refuses to get with that idea.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the TV series dry humor implies, yeah, kind of does.
Wet humor is just humor after dark.
The book and the movie kind of both open with the segment, and at one point they both come across the crucifixion, and the angel walks up and says, "What'd they do that for?" And the demon says, the demon says, "What'd they do that for?" And the angel says, "Oh, he told everybody to get along." And the demon goes, Yep, that'll do it." It's just, I recommend it highly. It's fantastic. Also, Doctor Who plays the demon.
All of them?
No, specifically one of them.
Oh, that would be a great Broadway show.
All the actors that ever played Doctor Who that are still living showing up to play the demon in some form or another.
Or just a demon.
Oh, it'd be...
Or just a play played by all former doctors.
There was a classic movie they recast with Elizabeth Hurley where she was the devil. Brendan Fraser was in it.
Oh, Bedazzled.
Yeah.
Or Bedeviled or something like that.
Well, originally, I think the original was Bedeviled, but yeah. Yeah, he was pretty good. Not my favorite, honestly. My favorite is his father-in-law.
Didn't he wear a certain kind of neck attire?
No, he wore the cricket outfit.
Ah.
Woo! There we go, and that failed. He went backwards. That did not help in any way. That was the opposite of assistance. Well, to be fair, I think he was just trying to get a goblin up by the ball.
Gobbling up the balls.
Yeah, so David Tennant met his wife on the set of one of the episodes. She was the actress that played in the episode where they cloned him. And then she came out as like this super soldier.
I kind of
Time Lord.
I kind of want to make a to scale K9 outfit and then put it on a Roomba.
Or, and I'm just spitballing here, on a wiener dog.
No.
No? Okay. So a Roomba.
Yes.
Or a radio controlled something. No, you know what those Bluetooth. No, they sell those Bluetooth luggage things, and they follow you on the airport. They just stay within 5 feet of you at all times. You get one of those, you put it inside a robotic K9 unit, and it just follows you everywhere.
Yeah. You could put an Arduino in there and have it do vocal stuff too at the push of a button. Or a phone app if you're really creative.
Which I'm not. Honestly, that
I'd hire a guy to do that, though.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know how to do the very idea I just had.
I do. But it requires us having the stupid level of money. Roomba, just put a dog sticker on it.
That is not K9, and I do not appreciate that humor, sir. K9 is beloved.
How much do you think?
K9 was the first companion I remember liking.
That's kind of sad.
Well, Leela was kind of boring after her first episode. Like, they introduced her as like this warrior woman, and then she immediately became the damsel in distress in literally every episode. Like, she always ran towards the kidnappers, but, you know, that's it. I mean, at least Rose got herself rescued periodically. Or rescued herself periodically, you know? Or rescued the doctor on occasion.
Or
But
get
no.
herself lost in an alternate world.
Yeah, but Leela just immediately just kind of... But the episode, I forget the name of the episode string, but there's a Chinese magic show, and it turns into like this whole like underground alien conspiracy, because that's how it always ends up. But in it, there's a scene where they're going through the sewers, and she's wearing a white shirt, and they do go into the water, and with modern televisions, you can clearly see her breasts. So there's that. But that's also why I can't watch any of my favorite kung fu films anymore. Modern televisions have ruined them for me as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to say too many boobs.
No, now I can see all the wires so clearly. Like, it's a fucking cable now on modern televisions. Like, I can see it so nice. Like, I need to get an old CRT TV just so I can watch my, like...
I think they just stopped trying to hide the wire.
No, I mean, even back then, they didn't need to because the cinematography was nowhere near advanced enough to pick it up.
God, he had like 5 guys on him. 4 guys on that one orc. And it was still only 2 dice.
Because I'm going back and I'm rewatching movies I used to watch when I was a kid, and now I can just clearly see wires, where before I could not see wires.
You go back and watch it, and you can see the seam on Godzilla's suit.
Yeah, modern televisions have ruined old action and, like, horror flicks, honestly. Thank you for your star player points, I guess? No, he is who you want to have the ball.
He's actually going to start running it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, he's made himself quite in a little hole here. He can pop through there. And look at that. He's got black orcs on the back. He's good. He's got total field control.
These coaches know what they're doing.
Well, at least one of
They
them
weren't
does.
born today.
I may not have been born. Yeah, I may have been born yesterday, just not late yesterday.
But I mean, they both have a touchdown already, which means they're not bad players. This is probably going to end 2-2.
Which you rarely get to see with. Well, no, orcs are fairly skill-wise, they're middle of the line. That is why they're tier 1. Because much like humans, you can build them however you want, at least.
At least they're Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. It was made to be silly.
Oh, failed GFI.
Yes, it was made to be silly.
I did enjoy that film, but I could only watch it once. And you know what? It was the squeaky girlfriend. Every time she opened her mouth, I wanted to punch my television in the neck. That squeaky, squeaky, squeaky mouse thing yet? No. 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 Shut it. Shut. No. No. Honestly,
so.
Kung Fu Hustle is a good one, though. And went under the radar, but Shaolin Soccer. Shaolin Soccer is fucking hilarious.
Everyone talks about Shaolin Soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind. I knew it was great. Nobody I know talks about it.
Haven't seen that one either.
To be fair, like, the only martial artists I ever talked to are, like, the super serious martial artists who are, like, at the gym all the time, and they're not, like, hanging out, just watching terrible kung fu films with me. So, like, I don't know. They only want to watch Bloodsport.
Ha!
Like, they know it's fake now. Like, everybody now knows that Bloodsport is completely based on the story of a complete...
Kung Fu Hustle was great. I wish I could track down Shaolin Soccer.
I think it's on Netflix.
I think it's on available in Vudu.
Yeah, one of the two.
Digital. You can own it today for $29.99 in ultra high definition.
Hey, he got his ball back.
You can really see the pimples on the ass of those actors.
Yo. Some movies were not made for high def.
Every time television gets higher definition, a news anchor loses her job.
Oh.
Usually it's Fox News.
Ouch.
I heard that actually happened to a Fox News anchor when it went to 4K.
Well, all right then.
Now we're at 4K Ultra and 8K and...
Are we at 8K? I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
We just got a 4K TV at the store, and we're like, yay! So, like, I hope we're not at 8K yet.
Like on the high end, I think we are.
Now, I mean,
you're not gonna find one at Wally World or at Costco.
The CNN is also going down, but I don't watch them. You know what? NPR is the background noise of my life. I've discovered that NPR has to be the most politically in the middle because they literally piss off both sides. Everybody's angry at them, which means they must be doing something right.
Everyone on the right says NPR is going left.
Everybody on
Everyone
the left
says NPR is going right.
Which means...
And NPR is just like, we're just telling you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Leave us alone.
So now,
or not. Give us money.
So now, yeah, oh God. Oh God, the pledge drives. It's like, honestly, as a kid, pledge drives were like my favorite time to have PBS around. Like, yeah, you had to sit through the pledge drives, but that's when they showed you like all of
the
fucking
cool shit.
Red Dwarf. Like, yeah. But like, on NPR, pledge drives are literally just 10 minutes of my drive to work where I don't listen to whatever it was I was planning on listening to, which is usually some kind of comedy news quiz show, which is like...
You always miss it because NPR wants to know that if you like to continue enjoying this...
Stop. It's triggering. Okay? Just fuck you. It's triggering.
And they all use that slightly elevated voice, as if it's very interesting that this pledge drive is
I helped out on a buddy's radio show in college for like 3 weeks or so.
Right.
Like, had a great time. But like the moment that mic is in front of you, you're just talking like in that voice. Like I can't even do it right now because like I know the camera's way up there and I just like naturally want to project. But when the camera's right fucking in front of you, like you just immediately start.
It's when you're using the soft spoken tone.
You immediately start talking to the microphone like it's a fucking baby. Like I
you
couldn't
talk
stop.
to it like it's a beautiful woman. And you're just trying to seduce it with your voice. And
I found
you
the
don't wanna
musical rendition of War of the World. It's been nice. That's... Huh. I listened to the radio drama. I have no idea why people thought it was real. Like, for crying out loud, the radio, the person on the doing the microphone bit, the like news anchor, sounded just like the woman from Star Trek.
Well, I mean,
it was a reproduction.
Well, that on the original airing,
it was Gates McFadden.
McFadden?
Yeah, that one. Got the first name right. I haven't seen the show since I was in high school.
How have you not seen it since high school, living with the people that you live with?
You'd be surprised that you can ignore when you try hard enough. Like, I like Star Trek, but I've seen it. It was good.
It was in syndication.
I know.
It has its own channel on Pluto TV.
Yeah, I know. But then, like, I hit the... Like, television kept growing with me. Like, when I was 6 years old, there was 6 channels. When I was 17, there was 45 channels. Now I'm grown, and now I basically pay the internet to give me everything. It's,
Yeah.
Like, I pace technology perfectly, and it's fucking amazing. Now the internet just gives me television and video games. Like, I don't even...
Now you can even pay a service to live stream to remote play video games.
I mean, I could. I'm not going to.
Like, you don't even have to own them anymore. You could Netflix video games.
Yeah, I said that was an option. I just don't. I'm not gonna. Because, like...
All right.
I play, what, three video games? Speaking of which, like, I want to get a Sea of Thieves group together once a month.
Oh, man.
I want to play Sea of Thieves the only way possibly I think you should play Sea of Thieves, which is to find other people who are playing Sea of Thieves wrong, which is doing missions and shit, and taking away all their hard work. Because if you're going to play a game where you're a pirate, be a fucking pirate.
But what if someone just wants to be a merchant, or a trader, or a do-gooder who does missions?
You know what? There's some pretty good games out there for them. And if they want to play Sea of Thieves, I'd be happy to remind them why Sea of Thieves is for people who want to be pirates. I mean, honestly, we need them to play the game that way, or I couldn't play the game I want to play it.
Yar, I agree to that.
Yeah.
See, he watches Star Trek too.
I never understood why people liked Yar. By the time she was dead, I didn't even care about her.
I think her funeral episode was a bit over the top.
Yeah, like they really wanted us to, like...
To feel something.
I didn't. And that's ballsy. But you know what? I don't want to get surfed either. I'd rather take a both down or a skull right there than get surfed, honestly. Not with a piece that big.
How big does the piece need to be?
Well, I play Skaven, so... With
So
my
that
Rat
needs to be-
Ogre, I would roll uphill to get him off the side like that.
Oh!
There's a stupid little troll. There you go. Good job. You ain't doing shit.
Did they waste the reroll on that?
No.
Okay.
But that was a successful blitz out, followed by a
Do you
little
have strip
towards
ball?
the end zone.
Oh! Well, I guess
that,
that's what you want to do.
that there is a strip ball right there.
That's not a strip ball. That's he knocked him down. You gonna move him? You gonna move him?
Didn't have his armor. I have mixed opinions about everything post Roddenberry. I'm with you. That's kind of when I stopped watching anyways.
Disco is canon.
I got about
Lower Decks for life.
I got about 3 or 4 seasons into Voyager, and that's when I stopped watching Star Trek.
For me, it was Enterprise.
Never got into Enterprise.
That was my problem. I tried, but I mean, I don't hate Enterprise. It's just I had other stuff I was watching and doing at that time, and
Yeah.
I've never felt the need to go back to Scott Bakula. I mean, why go through 4 seasons to see if he was going to finally make that final leap home? He never does.
I mean, now he's pretending to be a cop in Miami, in Louisiana.
Do you remember when he leapt and was part of that middle-aged dad biker gang?
I never watched that one.
Oh, it starred the guy who played the shoveler in Mystery Men. And a couple other dudes I don't quite remember.
I did not watch all of Deep Space Nine. I think I missed
Travolta might
the
have been that
last
one?
2 seasons. Roadhogs.
Yeah,
I think I might
I know the
have.
name of it.
I think I might have missed the last 2 seasons of Deep Space Nine.
I watched all of DS9 eventually, and I found their Jem'Hadar issues, they just dragged that on for too long. Like, I get that they wanted that to be the big bad guy, but it's just, they're boring.
I feel like at some point I should really sit down and watch Babylon 5. I never watched it, and I feel like I should.
I did not like Babylon.
Can I have my
5.
ball back, please? Yes, yes, you can.
Yeah. You stand him up, he's gonna get surfed.
I don't even know who's supposed to be scoring anymore. I guess the first one.
The guys whose turn it is on this one drive.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is. Because it's. Yeah. Good time. Good times. Let's see if they can do something about this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Do something about it.
Dude, move.
Stargate was fun. Early seasons were. One of my older sisters was obsessed with Stargate, and I saw it so much that the thought of watching even the movie makes me want to puke.
Now, if you get the DVDs of the first season, there's actual boobs. Because originally the first season was on HBO before it was moved.
Oh,
So
yeah,
there
because
was
it was moved to
boobs.
UPN by the later seasons.
Season 2 it moved to UPN. So season 1 has actual boobs. I recommend checking it out. They're kind of nice. Of course, I mean, I was like 15, so grains of salt.
When I was 15, I was trying to stare through the static on the porn channel.
We had HBO. There was real sex and other documentaries. You just had to wait. Okay, why didn't you... Okay, you could have moved him. He was not tagged anymore. Oh, well. So, no, and...
And he surfed.
He surfed!
Take that, you fiend!
Kicked in the fucking face! And he's fine. He got right back up after that beating. It's nice to see an orc that can take a beating. I mean, honestly, any Blood Bowl player should be able to take a beating.
Whether you beat him on or beat him off, you're right.
I got spores all over my arm. Well, I assume you wanted that troll free, but now that troll is stuck. Oh, you were gonna throw the goblin, you motherfucker. Throw the goblin. I dare you. I dare you. Throw the goblin.
Or clobber the troll, but do something.
Yeah. No, you ain't doing shit. Sometimes we roll a 1.
2, 3.
Well, that one was a 1. It must
2,
have been
3.
because it was really stupid. And that's how that works. Because he has a friend nearby.
Because he has got a friend in me.
I love my rat ogre. It's my favorite piece, but sometimes it is just an asshole. Like, I'm like, Blood Bowl's over there, and it's like, don't give a shit.
We're just gonna nope.
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 Fuck off. At least when the gutter runner rolls a 1, I'm like,
fuck off!
I can at least explain in my head why a gutter runner failed.
Why would you do that?
What other options did he have?
Wait? Or hit?
Ball's on the ground. Gotta secure the ball.
Well, now it's going to end 2-1, it looks like.
Everybody else was tagged. Where they moved. He was out of options.
Maybe.
Yeah, because look at this is the where the. Yeah, that ball's surrounded by the opposing team.
Like, this
But
is
I mean,
over.
to be fair, it's their drive.
Are these guys named? Nope.
No. No.
What about opposing guys?
No.
Oh.
I know. Naming your
You
pieces
get a C minus.
Naming your pieces is akin to painting your figs. It's something.
Yeah, what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Grizzle.
Well,
One.
I do.
I mean, it's annoying. Yeah.
That's just fucking. No, use the static names if you're just gonna like.
Keyboard mash.
Yeah.
It's called the mash, the keyboard mash. Wow.
So I read an article saying that if you really want to try getting better at Blood Bowl, play against easy AI, because easy AI will make dumb dice rolls and therefore get lucky more often. And I'm like, so what you're telling me is to do more dumb dice rolls. And you know, like, I read that about a year ago, and that's when I started doing a lot more, like, one dice at the end of my turn.
Right.
That's actually when I put up the whole Blood Bowl 101 video about order of operations. Because I was like, okay, I can actually start doing some really stupid shit, so long as I've done all my necessary and safe shit. Like, mitigate for the failure, but let's go for it. And that's when I started really uncovering different and new holes in my opponent's defenses. After like a series of one die blocks where I got 2 arrows and like a POW when it was important, and like a piece my opponent didn't think I was going to bother trying to hit suddenly goes down because it was uphill. I'm like, well, I finished all my one die blocks. I have no reason not to throw an uphill. It's not like this piece is like there for any strategic reasons. It's just there to take a hit. Well,
In the liber.
sometimes when you roll uphill, you roll double POWs. It happens mathematically just as often as people roll double skulls. And for some reason, that happens all the fucking time. So,
Especially if you're unlucky.
So, like, let's go for it. And you know what? I have discovered that I am blessed by Knuckle. So long as I am playing with actual dice. I'm apparently not playing sevens against you. We are taking it to Gen Con, though, right? We discussed that?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
he's making the strategic move.
I gotta hurry up and get on making sure my phone case gets all secure and whatnot. It's gonna go in the check bag. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably figure out how I'm gonna get my team to travel too. That might be a problem I figure out like the day before we leave, though. And we got an injury. Miss next game, so
I already miss it.
It's fine.
Bye next game.
He'll be fine. This next game, he'll be all right.
What about Mr. Next Game? No one ever talks about Mr. Next Game.
So this game is almost over. So at this point, we take what do people want to see next? Race class up, race team options for the next game.
I want to see Space Marines.
Not an option.
Necron.
Not an option.
Tau?
Why don't we let the people watching decide?
Oh. I'm sure they want to watch Tau play Blood Bowl 2.
I would love to watch the Tau play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, Space Marines.
Okay, Amazons versus...
Space Marines.
God damn it.
I think
Both
the
orc
Amazons...
teams are green. This game is so hard to fucking follow.
The ones going that way, or... Okay, so for you viewers going that way, those are the guys at the ball that they're going to make the touchdown. The ones going the opposite way, down, they're the ones that are trying to stop the touchdown. See?
Yeah. And then Beef and Tries wins 2-1.
2-1.
Unless their opponents manage to do
A one-turn touchdown.
which is unlikely considering that Beef and Tries has a kicker. So they're not
And
gonna,
it's Astro Granite.
so they're not going to put the. Well, that just means you take damage on a GFI.
I
Not on a throw. But with kick, he can make sure the ball does not land anywhere near where it's easy to get into the troll.
But they are going to be using those Giffies to go. And if they fail it,
Oh yeah.
that's when the Astro Granite will really rub your ass the wrong way.
But if he really wants to throw it, he's going to have to prep for that.
And tonight's episode is brought to you by John Wayne Toilet Paper. Yes, we've got it here too.
That just made that made me clench in ways I'm not comfortable with.
How do you like the slogan?
I'm just imagining John Wayne toilet paper. It's just like full of bark and shit.
Yeah, it's 100% all natural.
It just says grin and bear it.
On the picture, it's got a picture of John Wayne in a cowboy hat. It's what you gotta use, Pilgrim.
Why would you do this to me?
Interesting fact. Early toilet paper in the United States wasn't on rolls, but it was in folded sheets like the paper towels you get in dispensers.
Well, I would like to thank personally the person who decided to put them on rolls.
Yeah, true grit.
Oh. I went to go see the remake. I've never seen the original. The ending left me meh.
Meh.
Oh, I was watching this thing on YouTube, movies with Mikey, and he was doing Die Hard, and I'm like, okay, it is in fact a Christmas movie after watching him talk about it as it pertains to Christmas. So I'm on board now. Fine, it's a Christmas film, but he also suggests it's a cowboy movie.
Okay, so I could see the cowboy movie analogy. Prefer the original, but that's just me.
The original what? I'm high and can't remember what I was talking about.
True Grit.
Oh, I've never seen it. Well, I mean, I've seen parts of it. It was always on when I was on break at work. Beef and Tries get an extra team reroll, which you're never going to get to use because you're out of turns. All right, so the real question is, can you get the ball to that goblin?
Pick up the ball, run to the Oh,
yeah.
No, that's the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay.
No, he can get it there. It's a pickup and 2 Giffies.
Come on, just do it. Do it. Do it. Give it.
Well, first he's got to clear it off.
Is Iron Man 3 Christmas movies? It's during Christmas.
Oh, never mind. He can't throw. He used it.
Okay, I would allow Iron Man and... okay, so Iron Man and Die Hard are Christmas movies as much as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is an Easter movie.
Okay, I in that case, I recommend you check out the movies with Mikey thing, because he actually makes a good point for being a Christmas movie.
I'm sure that he does.
And he makes arguments I can't make, because I'm not as smart as him,
Nope.
and I'm also hot.
So is this guy. He fouled with the goblin instead of going for the
tied game.
The toss, tie it up, send it into overdrive.
I doubt it's it. I doubt.
Well, let's see if there's SPP then.
No, I mean, I doubt it's a tournament.
I mean, there are chocolate eggs in the Wonka movie, and geese, which are symbols of fertility.
Green Thrashing walks away with 6-star player points.
And there's
Beef
kids and candy.
Rise comes out with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fucking star player points.
That was a slaughter fest, and look at how well spread around that was.
Yeah. That was
Everyone got a little something something on the team.
that was pretty fucking good. All right, so we said somebody said Amazons, and I'm still waiting on a second option.
Space Marines. No. Yes, there is Gene Wilder. That is valid. There is no Easter-looking human more than Gene Wilder. The man practically is tie-dye. Especially when, oh God, who is Richard Pryor's with him.
Not listening. Amazon versus... If I don't get anything, I'm gonna pick human.
Or just, put it on like the random and see what we have for pages pop up.
First, I'm gonna see if we can get Amazons versus the Kislev Circus.
I hate Kislev.
Oh, fine. Sometimes they do fun shit, though.
It's fine. I don't remember the last time we watched one.
Oh, there we go. That's a 4-0. 1-3. We got a 1-3 and a 1-1. They're definitely not concessions. Well, a 1-1 is definitely not a concession.
That's true.
All right. And we get so caught up in the action we forget the score. We suggest you do the same. Either that, we start talking about weird shit and forget what we started doing.
Everything is weird. All this shit is weird.
There is that.
Yep.
So at this point, between games, I would like to do that whole bit where we have to do the shit where we tell you about stuff. We have the OrKK, which is our private league on the Steam network. We recommend
Very
check
exclusive.
that out. We currently have our first OrKK Invitational currently running. The winner of that wins $50.
50 smackaroos.
The next OrKK Invitational
bucks
will happen as soon as YouTube becomes monetized.
Dollars, dineros.
So, fake doors.com. So,
the real fake doors.
All we need is people to subscribe. So do that. Meanwhile, Blood Bowl, Amazons versus
unconfirmed rumor of the week.
Oh God, what's going on?
So, they're working on a new VR mobile app for Blood Bowl.
Holy shit! What does it do?
It's a virtual hand that you control to pick up Blood Bowl pieces and move them on a virtual Blood Bowl pitch.
That sounds amazing. Can you confirm this rumor?
Absolutely.
You can?
If I try hard enough.
Fuck! Please tell me this is a real thing.
I make these up, so
damn it!
I've only been right once.
Well, you throw enough spaghetti at the wall.
That's my thought. But I wanted to go with something that was too
Yeah, but you start playing with my heartstrings like that. That sounds like the perfect... I just imagine me sitting up there with like a VR headset on, like sitting there like this for like hours and occasionally going... Like every now and then you have to roll dice, so you have to...
I think they're going to do that with Battle Chess before they do it with Blood Bowl, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's something that we see within our lifetime.
I loved Battle Chess.
You would.
It's the only time I ever enjoyed chess. Oh hey, my phone is telling me to go feed my sourdough starter, which died months ago. I should probably...
Either start a new one or get rid of the alarm.
That sounds like a lot more work than I want to do.
So for the rest of this phone's life, you're going to have this alarm to remind you to feed a starter that's been dead for who knows how long by that point. Battle Chess and Wizard's Chess was fun. I'll take your word for it.
I never played Wizard's Chess, but we had Battle Chess and all the Apple computers at school growing up. Like, that shit was, like, the shit, technically speaking. Like, the most technically advanced game we had in our school was for chess.
The first cool thing I learned about computers was that there was a difference between PC and Mac. And my school, I learned from some kids at school that the library computers could be kicked into DOS mode to search for games that were hidden on them.
Cool. I understood some of those words.
Computer game was hidden well on school computer. Some kid showed us how to access hidden game.
Oh, that sounds cool. I never got to do that. It played like Star Wars chess, but with wizards. I didn't play Star Wars. I mean, I played. Which one was it? Transformers chess. That was on a board, though. The referee has accepted your bribe. Well, that's a good fucking thing, because you were about to get kicked out of the game.
Fucking scamazons.
Chainsaw! Oh,
it's turning into a massacre out there, Jim.
She got knocked out. Honestly, I don't like chess anymore, but that's kind of because I found BloodBowl, which is like chess, but
with more rules, so it must be better.
Well, it's not just that, it's also like the pieces aren't exactly the same, only different colors. Like now mine look like rats. Isn't that so fucking cool? I admit, I play BloodBowl because it is an incredibly strategic game that lets me play with little rats.
You can't have little rats. We got little rats at home.
I know, doesn't it suck going to other game stores and you're walking through all their products and you're like, I mean, I already have all this stuff. But like, I want to buy it here because I'm here and it's in my hand and I want it. But I know I already have it.
I did that at the last convention I went to work at. I went to check out the competition. Fucking competition had the book I wanted.
Which book was it?
The Fallout RPG.
Oh, excellent. You're going to run it
on Saturdays.
Oh, that was quick. Excellent.
I mean, I got to learn how to do it first, but yeah.
No, excellent. Are you going to run it in the store?
That's the plan.
All right.
Every time I think of rats, I think of the books of Redwall. I heard about them. They had rats in them. I think of the ones from Nim, personally.
I loved the Redwall books mostly. I found after reading like the 7th one that it was very much the same exact story.
Every time?
Pretty much. And then
but
eventually
it's happening to a different character this time.
And then eventually I just couldn't read through the accents anymore. Because he just really went into it for a couple of the books as far as the accents goes. And I was like, I just can't...
Too much. Tone it down.
Too much. Can't follow the action if I can't hear what people are saying.
Nim as well.
The book was dark as balls. Like the movie was dark, but holy shit, the movie was like sunshine and rainbows compared to that book.
Right.
I mean, at least the bad rats died off screen, but I mean, movies, you have to have your action sequence.
Right.
Like, you can carry a science fiction novel on philosophical debate, but you need boom boom on the screen.
You can't just be all talk.
Yeah.
Because then kids fall asleep.
Someone's got to die through a sword attack. Like, and they showed that in the 80s. There was blood on the sword and everything. And they were like, how old's your kid? 3. He'll be fine. Rat stabs rat. Oh! Goes straight through the flesh, comes out with blood on it. Like, as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is fun to watch. As an adult, I'm like, what the fuck was my parents thinking?
He's entertained for 5 minutes. I can finally have that glass of wine.
Considering my mother went to rehab soon after, it wasn't
Oh,
wine.
shit. I didn't mean to go dark with it.
Yeah. Which is why Picard was a weak captain. No! Picard was amazing. Why was Picard weak?
You know, that man suffered through PTSD.
And he beat up a Klingon.
He beat up a lot of things.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he was quiet and poised and the diplomat until you pissed him off. Then Daddy pulls out the belt.
God damn it.
Although, to be fair, Picard never fought an angry, horny Vulcan, so...
Fair. Yeah, that was a fail.
And he did it with a pacemaker.
Get your ass back up and back down.
Well, technically an artificial heart.
He got up again, then he got down again. That Amazon's keeping him down.
This is the right of way. Pissing the night away.
Ah.
By the way, do you got any cider or whiskey?
No, I'm out.
Oh.
I still have some honey mead left. But,
well, I guess that's close to a lager drink.
I went to the local game store, and the guy who owned it asked me what Blood Bowl was, because he had a copy of it. He thought it was just a board game.
Does he?
And I basically went into the full fucking explanation. I'm gonna take some one of my last bottles of mead down there with me and bring Blood Bowl by.
That stuff is so... It's almost white.
Yeah. It really was.
It's like a clear bleach water.
I'm gonna have to walk the Blood Bowl to his store.
Right.
Because I'm gonna have to walk home.
Probably.
But I'm gonna be able to build a hive soon, which means bees, which means honey.
Oh,
which means
beehive?
Which means more mead.
Kind of want a cider drink.
Yes, I know the song. Stop.
No, I just want a cider.
Well, then you have to buy apple juice.
I don't want to make it. I just want a bottle.
Oh.
I don't have time for that. That's a lot more work that I don't have time to do. Which is why I haven't brewed anything recently. Because it's kids, it's chickens, it's all sorts of stuff. I'd love to purchase a mead from you one day. One day you will be able to.
Yeah, one day you will be able to. That is, in fact, the plan.
The plan.
But
brought to you by Lottery Winnings. Come on, Daddy wants to quit his day job.
You know, honestly, I just need enough money to start an apiary. I actually have a place to keep bees
in the living room. Gross.
Oh. If I had the money to start an apiary, I think I could get the entire thing started pretty well for $5,000.
That's not bad.
No. Well, Krillin is injured.
Krillin got owned.
He did. He did.
If you know, you know.
We know.
Well, I know the we as in us, you and I know.
Turn 6.
Six.
Yeah, they're gonna score. I don't think the underworld is gonna be able to stop this from happening.
Nope.
No, they're all on the ground, on their backs.
Those guys got block all over.
Yeah, they got...
And even the experienced Ratses seem to have some forms of block. Dragon Ball Z.
Abridged, preferred, honestly. Because
who has time for the full series in its infinite glory and length?
Not me. But honestly, even as a teenager, I was annoyed with how long it took him to go Super Saiyan. I'm like, I get it, you're pissed. Can you just, like...
Quit padding the season.
We're one episode short. Can we just have the main character scream for 22 minutes?
Yes. No. And we can sell action figures doing it. And card games and T-shirts and lunch boxes.
So, how does that work? Oh, we just have the actor repeat the same lines over and over again?
Indeed. I met the folks who made it. Lovely fellows. Oh, I assume you mean abridged?
Team 4-Star?
Apparently they're still doing stuff, but I'm not sure what it is.
Not that, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to be one-hit wonders?
They have an active YouTube channel. Oh, look, an injury. No long-term effect. He'll be fine, but he's not going to be able to help him in the second half.
Aw, rats.
Aw, rats.
Actually, all I see are rats.
Well, that's an
I
injury.
thought this was Underworld Denzians.
This is.
They are working on other stuff and projects, which is always good. You don't want to get into the same stuff over and over again.
Much like these underworlds. Yep, another POW.
I mean, I love what Abridged has done, especially for Dragon Ball Z. And while imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, I have not seen anything that was nearly as good as DBZ Abridged. Like, not even close.
Yeah, I checked out a couple of the other abridged series, and they are mostly just shit.
Right.
Somebody once put up DBZ abridged.
Yeah, they made it for like 2 episodes or something.
Yeah, it was terrible. Knocked out. No, he got up. They're staying down though.
All 4.
All 4. Nope, they're up. Troll's back in the game. That was a chicken.
Yeah, I know. Helsing Abridged.
Oh, good. Somebody's staying in the game. Oh, the chainsaw motherfucker.
That's like wanting to. I feel like that's on par with wanting to see Serial Experiments Lane abridged.
Okay. I never actually watched Helsing.
Oh, it's made by Team 4-Star. That's a different matter entirely. Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Like, lead with that.
Yeah. Because there's a couple, right after Team 4-Star came out with DBZ Abridged, there were a bunch of imitators, and somebody tried that. Also, someone tried a Neon Genesis Abridged, and that was not okay.
There are some things we just don't touch.
Unless you're subjecting your children to it.
Huh. Okay, so if you want to watch...
This? It's called a classic.
Boop! If you can find it...
Don't run away. Don't run away!
Look at it. I will tape your eyeballs open.
Enjoy the Neon Genesis! Oh, nice weather. Game continues.
Alright, if you can find it, there is one obscure anime by Clamp called Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. It's rather interesting.
Okay. Well, anything by Clamp is immediately rather interesting.
Yes.
Like, have you ever seen X?
Yes.
Oh my god, that show was amazing. Well, the movie was amazing. I actually haven't seen the show.
I don't remember anything about it. That's because everyone wants the Clamp.
Ew. Oh, injury. We got the revenge round. Apothecary, lose 1 point of strength. I think they've created 2 injuries this in turn 8.
I do not know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is only the first half?
Yeah. And Underworld has created 2 injuries this turn alone. So, vengeance is mine, saith the Underworld. Foul.
Agamide. Well, and that's the half. Run, Amazons, run!
Halftime. Okay, the team name is interesting. I'll give them that.
The what ones?
The team name.
Yes, there's 2 teams.
The Underworld Denzians.
Oh, what was their team name again?
It's a symbol. I could not make it out. Yeah,
Nobla.
Could not pay the bribe again.
The Zons. Oh, God. It's a drug reference. MDMAzing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Did he name his guys after specific... Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Oh, I see. They made a smiley face.
Oh, that's what that their team name is, a smiley face. That makes
Yeah,
more
'cause
sense to me.
It's two eyes, the triangle is the nose, and the underscore is the mouth.
I never understood internet chat culture.
I did. I even studied the ancient language of Leet.
Perfect defense!
Honestly, Leet is now the internet's Latin.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
One day they'll be teaching it in school as an elective. And you'll really need it to get into college.
Half credit. Intro to Leet. How to be a hacksaws.
By the end of the first day, everybody will finally understand how it works, but they'll still have to finish all the coursework.
Right.
And the worst part is you have
You
to write
can't
all
test out of it.
you have to write all your homework out in Leet.
Ugh.
And the professor has to be able to read it, and you're not allowed to use any of the correct letters or numbers.
For a shortcut, kids, borrow your dad's pliers, pop out all the vowels and the letter H. And T. Because you know the number 7.
Or just replace the T with 7 and the 7 with T. Just start replacing shit. So that's how your papers come out for class. Just have a different keyboard.
There are programmable keyboards, and you could do a custom QWERTY layout, but that's like so much extra work.
Not until after yeah, but once you've done it, you're done. Then you just plug in the settings. Do your homework for the course. Turn it in.
Alternatively, it might be easier to just to look up and see if there is a font.
There probably isn't. Or you know what? There probably would be at that point.
I'm betting there already is.
Oh, did you just really stupid over your blitz? I'm sorry.
I gotta find this out.
Oh, God. Well,
Leet font.
meanwhile, yeah, he's just setting up a nice little defense to keep his ball safe. Not a great defense. In fact, it's pretty shit.
Yep, 2018.
All right, good for us. Yeah. My tackle negates your dodge. You're on your ass.
Okay, so I kind of want to punk some local businesses. Well, not this local, but like,
Oh, shit.
ooh,
Well,
may he rest in 20K.
may he rest in peace.
Ez.
Because he did not get any medical assistance whatsoever.
So I kind of want to download the Leet font and refill out my entire resume in that font, and then distribute it. See if I can't get a callback.
In your current profession?
No, I don't want to commit career suicide, but just like maybe at a random McDonald's or over at the asshole sub shop owner's place, just drop off this.
I say go for it.
Oh, God.
But what's my one rule?
That's the only thing. I think that would violate the one rule.
Okay,
At least in this town.
thank you. Do not violate the one rule. If you're curious what the one rule is, you have to ask. And if you have to ask,
The one rule was forged in the fires of Mount Doom to control all other rules.
that was a good dodge. And yeah,
Hello, Fran.
she's gonna dodge out of that. Do you have anything useful? No.
It's all stunty bullshit. Ooh.
Yeah, she's gonna dodge right the fuck out of that. She don't even care about
Blitz. We're gonna send him that way.
that. Of course, it would be forcing an early score.
It's the rule that rules them all.
Oh, don't get the house shot. It's my one rule. He can troll the local neighborhood on Facebook all he wants, but don't get the house shot.
Not in real life.
Yeah. I got one goal in life. Don't have my name appear on a police report. If I can get through my life without my name appearing on a police report, like I think I'll be good. He's knocked the fuck out. Bye! I'm just gonna chill over here. Nope. I'm just gonna chill here. Nope. I'm gonna land on my ass.
Reroll that. Is she gonna make it? No,
Nope.
she is gonna not.
And
oh no!
Oh, well, the ball bounced.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
But that goblin can dodge out and run for the hills.
And she is stunned, so she's not standing up anytime soon. Okay. Oh god. So the storm vermin are just saying hello. Hello.
Goodbye. That gobbo's gonna dodge you. Okay, or not.
I think this storm vermin might be going for the ball. Yep.
Sturman Vermin.
Oh, storm vermin's got the ball.
And now he's in a
that's
Aussie
actually
cage.
well. I mean, that's actually pretty good because the storm.
Oh,
vermin
he's
has
getting
to
set to the. Oh, he's getting set to do the throw.
because they mostly have tackle on a lot of those Amazons, and that negates dodge. So those stunty dudes are kind of useless this match. So he's gonna have to bash his way to that end zone, which means the storm vermin.
Sturm Vermin.
Grubmug is injured.
No long-term effect.
Oh hey, no long-term effect. Good for him.
His effect did not last. Not the long term, not the short term, not the short long term.
Yeah, she got out of there. He's covered. And she got out of there.
So far, they're doing everything right.
Yep.
Can they stop him?
Well, hello. I am a troll.
And I'm your friendly local neighborhood Geico agent. Did you know Geico can save you 13% or more on your carriage insurance?
I do not own a carriage.
Me neither. But if you did, you could insure it.
Probably, but I don't. But apparently, it's still a law in the books in my hometown that you can't drive a carriage down one of the main thoroughfares.
Aren't they all main thoroughfares?
No, specifically a specific main thoroughfare.
Oh, but you could still take it on I-5.
Yeah, you just can't take it down 38th.
Oh.
Street. That's it.
How many horses does it take to go 60 miles an hour?
Well, it's a 30-mile-an-hour street.
No, I'm just thinking for I-5. Like, how much horsepower is that?
I don't think it works that way, but a lot? Like, I don't know if a single horse can get to highway speed, not safely.
If you strap enough rockets onto something, it'll go fast.
Yeah, you know what? That is a valid point. I had not thought of that.
And depending on how cruel you want to be, it doesn't even have to be a big rocket. Because fear is a great motivator.
That is not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay, and my first thought was a bridle with poppets.
I was just thinking of like tiny little rockets that had the fire close enough to burn their butt a little bit.
Well, I was thinking like
faster.
firecrackers in the
Oh shit, yeah, that would work too.
Well, she's knocked out. That's still terrible. Terrible. And he falls down. Good job falling down. Like, I kind of want Underworld to win. Because, you know, Rats. Solidarity. Okay, I belong to a lot of different Facebook groups for a lot of different reasons. And so far, the two most wholesome and, like, unjudgmental, loving groups that I belong to, one is for fathers, and, you know.
Right.
And the other one is Skaven players.
Ooh.
Like, the most backstabby, evil, ruinous faction in the game.
Ooh.
Greatest pool of players. Well, he's knocked the fuck out.
Where's the ball going? Where's the beef?
And the ball's right there, which is not such a great spot. Huh.
Really?
Yeah, really. That does make life slightly harder for the underworld.
It's because they both like cheese. Oh, re-roll. There you go.
Oh!
And that's the
out.
game.
No, that's a tie.
Touchdown for apostrophe underscore greater than bracket apostrophe.
There's got to be a shorter way to say that. Hey, Bridget! I'm happy to see she's still got work. I'm afraid that when Blood Bowl 3 comes out, Bridget won't have any more work. They're going to replace her.
Probably.
That's how things go turbo.
They need to create a cheerleader editor.
Wouldn't that be great? And you know what? If the game is going to be set to mature, I want booby options.
Is the game going to be set to mature?
This one is.
This one? Is it?
Yeah. Blood Bowl 2 is set to mature, despite the fact that it is far less violent than Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars is super violent. You force choke a guy and then he pops apart.
Oh, well, we got some stunned players. That's
out there.
Wow.
You know
what? That.
Good luck, Chuck.
Oh, yeah, it's turn 16. You ain't doing shit with that. Like, you might get a vanity pass, but
it's going to be highly unlikely because of how you're going to have to, how far you're going to have to throw it.
Yeah. But let's see if we can't, see if they can't get a little bit of Revengeance star player points.
Not like that.
Well, so much for Revengeance. Let's see about that vanity pass. Will nothing give you this at least?
Nope.
Yes!
Oh.
Followed by a troll foul, which does nothing.
End the game.
Because a stun doesn't matter as far as this game is concerned, and being kicked off on turn 16 is a little whatever.
Yep.
So,
Amazon's won.
That's for damn
I
sure.
would have to math it. That's 5, 9, 13, 16. 16 star player points
to 7.
For the Amazons. God damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A spread amongst 6 different players, no less.
I wonder how much of that was intentional.
Well, I mean, they did do a...
They threw a lot of blocks.
To be fair, okay, so whenever I go up against a stunty team, my first thought is, ooh, star player point sponges.
Yay, my team picked 1. It did.
Morally, yes. 21 6s to 13 1s, 16 2s to 19 5s. That seems like a decent spread. I mean, it's high on the good end, but it's fairly legal as far as statistics go. Yeah, you too. Like, one more one. Well, yeah, but you're fine. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. Now the block dice. Yeah, you're just nothing. Come on, guys, give me something interesting. Every now and then it's just
there you go.
Crazy. 23 pals to 12 skulls.
Yeah, that's an 11 POW difference.
That is. And you know what? When half your team has blocked, 19 both downs, to 14 defender stumbles, that is pretty crazy.
Yep.
That explains a lot of that star player points. That's what I was
Yep.
saying. You know what? Earlier I was saying, when you play the game, sometimes you're wondering, should I throw these dice? Should I throw these dice? If you've already done everything else, if your safe shit is done, if your necessary shit is done, if you've done everything on your turn, seriously, throw those stupid uphill checks. You'd be surprised what you get. Yeah, sometimes your dude goes down, sometimes there's an armor break, sometimes you even accidentally give your opponent star player points, but sometimes you roll a double POW. And then your opponent's like, well, fuck, there goes my troll. And you're like, yup. Peace out, bitches. I'm Ginger Jesus.
I'm Maze.
We'll see you next Monday at 9...
9-ish Pacific Stoner Time.
Which is...
Whenever.
as close to 9 as possible.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all.
Peace.
Peace. Shit.
Wrong button.
Wrong, but again, always. Nope, yep, that's the share button again.
That's...
Yeah,
Night,
that's
Will.
what I want. I want the share button.